Hey, what's poppin', homies? It's your favorite homegirl, Gossip Girl here, and I am coming in with a little article that I just got sent to me in my email. Well, it's been in my email, so I just opened it, and I want to just talk to you guys about it. This is from a former New Yorker. She lives in New York, and she said, this coronavirus is something serious. Read this article, and please share it on your channel. Her name is Michelle C. So Michelle C, thank you so much for sending me this article. I try to talk about the coronavirus as much as I can, or if I have some good information, or if you guys find out anything before me to share with me, and I'm glad you did share this with me. She also stated in my email that she is concerned by her being a New Yorker. She is concerned about the media not giving them correct information. They're not telling people every little detail, everything. She's feel like she's going to panic. And Michelle, I just want to tell you, do not panic. I mean, I'm saying don't panic, but I understand why you're panicking, because you don't know if your coworker has it. We don't know anything. And this article that I'm about to read to you guys, I can see why she's kind of upset and in a panic, because I would be too. But we have to just keep ourselves updated. Read articles. Sometimes we have to listen to the news. I know you don't want to, but we have to listen. The news is not going to tell us everything 100%, but it would give us an idea. You get what I'm saying? So this is what she sent me. New York City lawyer, family, and neighbor infected with the coronavirus. A Manhattan lawyer who contracted the 2019 novel coronavirus was in critical condition on Wednesday, and his wife, son, daughter, and even the neighbor who drove him to the hospital were infected also. Governor Andrew Cuomo announced Wednesday that the 4 new cases bringing New York's total number of confirmed cases to 6, which I think there's more, but let's just go on. We're all linked to the Westchester County-based man. Cuomo has said that the man had an underlying health condition, putting him at increased risk for severe infection. The infected lawyer checked into a suburban hospital, on February 27th with respiratory problems and was reportedly diagnosed 4 days later. He remained in critical condition at the New York Presbyterian Columbia University Irving Medical Center in Manhattan, according to health officials. The firm was said to be a boutique. 7-lawyer practice in Manhattan, located across 42nd Street from Grand Central Terminal, where the initial patient reportedly commuted on the Metro North Railroad from home in New Rochelle. Now, this is my thing. New York City, they trying to get up as much money as they can to fight this coronavirus, okay? But my thing is, it is spreading like wildfire. It is spreading. And yes, it's at the point where a lot of people are panicking. A lot of people are scared. Some people don't even want to go to work because they don't even know who has it. And my thing is, sometimes, I'm American, and I feel like if there's certain things, certain things that we don't have to worry about in other countries. And I never thought, and I'm not naive to the fact, but I just never thought this coronavirus would be over here and spreading like it is now. I just felt like, it's in China. Let it stay there, or is it going to stay there? I just had many questions about it and feelings about it. But people travel and they work, so you can't expect for something like that to be contained. Or you can try to contain it, but guess what? It's going to get out. And so I understand why, like Michelle C., a New Yorker, and other people that I spoke to, they are all concerned about this because they don't know who that they at work has it. If their child gets sick, the worst thing come to your mind, oh my God, what if my child has this coronavirus? When you get sick, oh my God, it plays on your mind. So I understand all of that. But I want to say to you guys, please sanitize yourself as much as possible. Keep, just try at least. If you're feeling sick and you're feeling those flu symptoms coming on, please go to the hospital. It's hitting a lot of people that has upper respiratory problems a lot. Those are the ones that's really getting it a lot. And, and the ones who are more healthier, they it's not attacking as bad. So I was also reading it into that as well, and I was sitting here. I think I might put this on my blog. I'm not sure. I'm going to do a video about it, but it's about who, what how was it worded? It was basically giving you a breakdown of the age of the person and their health wise of what the coronavirus, how it attacks your body. So when I get more information about that, I will definitely share with you, or I'll probably just put it on my blog. I'm not sure yet. Let me read this a little bit further. I am shocked about this news, said Hillary Culloden, a former client of the infected attorney whose identity has not been released by authorities. He is a wonderful family man in person and treated what was very and what wait, hold on. He is a very wonderful family man in person and treated what was a very emotional and personal case with amazing care and insight. Excuse me for a second. I almost got tongue-tied because y'all be trying to comfort me in the comment section. Talking about I can't read. We all make mistakes, honey. We all make mistakes. Okay. He got me through the worst time in my life, and my heart is broken that he and his family are going through this. I am heartbroken for him and his wife and his kids. Another woman, the first case in New York, was previously reported to be in self-isolation at home after returning from traveling abroad in Iran. Officials at the Yeshiva University confirmed earlier Wednesday that the lawyer's college-aged son had tested positive for the virus and that they had begun their own countermeasures. We have unfortunately received news this morning that our student has tested positive for the COVID-19, the private university announced on Wednesday morning in a press release. Our thoughts and prayers are with him and his family as well as to all those affected. The school said it will cancel all classes on Wilf campus in Washington Heights on Wednesday, but that no other operations could change or would change. We understand that the recent news is concerning, and we want to reassure you that we have been working closely with the New York City health officials and outside specialists all day and through this evening to take every necessary precaution to ensure the safety of our community, said in a statement from the school. Oh, Lord Jesus, I tell you. See, this is the thing. I understand they want to keep these people identity private, but in a way I wish they would let us know who they are, because you never know who was working with them. Keeping them private, I feel the people need to know who they are so they could get a better understanding of this thing and say, okay, you know what, I was just around him last week, or I just saw him 2 weeks ago, so they can go get checked out. I understand they want to hide people's identity, but in a way you have to, how else will we know if we was around this person if no one tells? You get what I'm saying? Just like the son, he went to a private university and he was tested positive. He's around all those other kids, so now everyone on that campus has to be tested. Meanwhile, the attorney's teenage daughter reportedly attends SAR Academy and high school in the Bronx, which has been shut down out of an abundance of caution, according to the city's health authority. The source of the COVID-19 infection is unknown, said a release from New York City's health department. The health department has provided on-site guidance at all 3 locations and they will be tracking close contacts of the family. Disease detectives from the health department are identifying anyone who had close contact with these 3 individuals for coronavirus testing. Westchester County Health Commissioner Dr. Charlita Amir on Tuesday directed young Israel of New Rochelle, the synagogue the lawyer's family reported attended, to halt all services immediately and for the foreseeable future over potential exposure. You know, this thing is really crazy. This coronavirus has really gotten out of hand. It has really, really gotten out of hand. And instead of the people saying that they're having a hard time trying to control this, they make it seem like, okay, we're gonna control it. You can't control it because it's out of hand already. It's out of hand. Now, in New York City, we have the bus system. We have transportation system, subway, bus, Metro North, Long Island Railroad. We have all of these things. All of these things. Okay? We don't know who we're traveling with. We don't know what's going on. Okay? This is why people want to know what type of mask can they wear to help their immune system, or if they now strap hangers. Those are people who take the train and they hang on to the poles and to the straps while they ride the train. Those things has germs. Nobody wants to touch them with their bare hands. So people are starting to wear gloves on the train. So I understand why this young lady, when she emailed me and she gave me this article right here is very depressing. It's scary. But I always want to bring you guys up to date on what's going on. I don't want to leave you guys in the dark. You know, if I can be of help to let you know what's going on, I will do that. I will do that because I will want somebody else to let me know what's going on. But all I can say is just make sure you keep your surroundings sanitized. It's hard to even give advice at this point. It really is. All we have to do is just wait and see, and just pray that this thing will blow over, and they get a vaccine for it, and it'll just stop, because this is really messing with a lot of people's emotional state, their mental health. People are getting anxiety about this. And the last thing you need for New York City is to have an outbreak and people are panicking. And when people are panicking and going into a panic mode, it's crazy. It's crazy. I can't speak for no other city but mine. When things happen, it gets out of control. So please, just make sure you take care of yourself and your surroundings, and please keep listening out for the news or keep reading about it online, and I'll do my best to give you whatever information I have. You guys have a great afternoon, and I'll talk to you later.